All right, Tyler, we have a big week. We have just heard some great news about interest rates, right?
Yes, we're down to 7%, 30-year fixed conventional. So as we can see,
Woo.
weeks to weeks, it's going down and down, which is a good sign. It's a good start for 2020, 24. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And we just also heard the news about the rates potentially going down 6 times next year. Now, we don't know what those increments are going to be,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
how low do you think that they may end up going?
I mean, I think definitely, possibly mid sixes for sure. I think that's a
Yeah.
guarantee. I think, could it go lower? Possibly, but I think this coming year will be in the sixes, probably that range, and maybe in 2025, maybe it's going to go a little bit lower. So the future is
Absolutely.
looking great, looking great.
And it's an election year next year.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that the candidates or whoever might be in office are going to do
Mhm.
what they can to keep the Americans happy.
Oh yeah, they got to win.
Exactly. So, I mean, when we get into the 6.5s or low sixes, I mean, we're right
Mhm.
around that normal range, right? Everyone was so
Mhm.
spoiled with 2, 3%.
I know.
Um, and I get it, like house prices are up,
Mhm.
obviously from pre-COVID time. So it's a balancing act. But now that rates
Definitely.
are coming down, we should anticipate more buyers coming into the market, right?
100%. And I think it's a good thing, right? Because people are more willing to go out there and shop for homes. But the problem is the inventory. I think you just had this conversation. Just inventory is at its all-time low. So hopefully this with the lower rates, hopefully the sellers will look into buying another home, whether it's upsizing or downsizing. That way, there's more potential for listings.
Right. Or even selling their rental properties, right? I mean, they
100%.
probably have a lot of equity and there are a lot of
Hmm.
options. They could 1031 exchange,
Exactly.
they could do seller financing, they could do a
Yeah.
lot of different things to
Mhm.
get a great return on their money if they're no longer interested in renting.
Yeah, 100%. And I could just tell you with the investors we work with, there's a surge of people looking for Airbnb properties at this moment. So,
Yeah, I know there's a lot of
mhm,
investors. I just got off a phone call with another investor who, everyone has cash, they want to buy. And I
mhm,
know once rates start to drop, they're going to come back into the market. They've kind of,
mhm.
put the brakes on because it's been a little bit difficult to cash flow.
Yeah.
But yeah, once the rates go back down, you're not only going to have the buyers who want their homes, they're going to have the investors who are looking for an
Mhm.
investment property.
So that's the reason why now is the time to buy.
Exactly. I'm trying to relay that message as
Yeah.
best I can to all of my buyers where it's like, find it now. I know it's the holidays. I know,
Mhm,
everyone's busy with their things, but if you find
mhm.
the property now and get it locked up now while the market is very quiet
Yes.
before it goes into the mad rush of early next year, especially here in South Florida,
Oh, yeah.
January, boom, people start coming back and they're
Oh, yeah.
ready to shop.
Yeah, 100%. That spring surge, right? So everybody's
Right.
going to get ready for spring. So 100%.
Exactly. Well, Tyler, I also wanted to ask your opinion because another big headline in the news
Mhm.
is a lot about this conventional multifamily loan that people are talking
Yes.
about. So, can you give us a little bit of insight on that?
Yeah, so it just rolled out November 18th. It's a 5% down for multi-unit purchase up to 4 units, and it has to be a primary residence. So that means that you would have to occupy at least 1 unit, right? The cool thing about the program, just like FHA, is if you occupy, let's just say you buy a duplex, if you occupy 1 unit, the other unit, we can use that future market rate analysis. Let's just say it's $1,000 you're getting a month for that other unit, we can use $750 to add back as your income to qualify for the duplex.
Oh, wow. So not only are you building like equity and
Yeah.
wealth, you're
Uh-huh.
also able to use that money to qualify for a property. So
100%.
gets
100%.
so
So
creative.
yeah, and I just had my first time homebuyer class. I was part of a first time homebuyer class on Sunday, and that's what we were talking about. If I was a first time homebuyer, if I could turn back the times, I'll go buy a multi-unit.
Me
No
too.
question. No question, right? You agree,
Me
right?
too.
Yep.
Trying to convince my husband that that's what we should do. Rent out our house and go buy multifamily and live in
Yeah.
it.
Right? No,
Yeah,
you got it. You got it. Happy wife, happy life.
exactly. So, well, I appreciate your time, Tyler, and we will see you next